Is it going? Hmm? Ah! That... Hmm? Switch, don't be weird. Come on. There we go. There we go. Ah! Stop! Oh no! Test? Alright! Ah! We have sights and sounds! I gotta get past the spoopy music, I can't do it. Back to back again. Hello everyone, my name is Allie. I'm from Ok2BeFat because it is okay to be fat. Hello and welcome to your Yakuza and Like a Dragon stream. We stream all of the Yakuza and Like a Dragon games. This is Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. Hello and welcome. Alright, so I also need to thank Flip... Uh-oh. Tifa? Oh, hi Tifa. I turned to look at my second monitor. And Tifa, okay, baby, I'm gonna do it. I could see that the guest bed, that the covers were moving, and I was like, oh, Tifa's under there, cause Tifa loves to bury herself under some covers. Bye, Tifa. All right, good. Tifa, stream guest star. Hello, very sneaky, Miss Tifa. All right, so. Thank you to Flip Gaming Channel for the follow. Allie, go save the game. All right, I'll save the game again. There we go. Hello and welcome. I'm gonna put the content note in here. This game has a photosensitivity and epilepsy warning. Please do be aware of that if it's something that you need to be aware of. Will, it's nice to see you. Thank you for putting in your channel points towards Josh Stream with Josh, where we stream. Ow! God, everything's falling down. I never have it together. And it's just like, when are you gonna get it together? Allie, when are you getting it together? Never! I don't think I'm ever gonna get it together. I don't think I'll ever have it together. I don't think having it together is a thing I should ever expect or aspire to. It's just not a thing. I'm just spinning plates as fast as I can. And then everything falls over, and I'm like, oh no. Oh boy. Hello and welcome. I had a birthday. I am a crisp 46 years old. Ta-da. None of us are worried about whether or not you have it together. Thank you, Forstine, and welcome. Yeah, I know y'all know I don't have it together, but I think that there's, like, other people. I don't know. I think I'm responding, as I usually am, to my father. And I'm just like, it's just never gonna happen! Fake dad! Here to use my real dad. You're my fake dad. Yes, I have half your DNA, and yet you're not as good of a dad to me as a fictional video game character. So there. Like you have it together, fake dad. You don't. Okay, I gotta clean my glasses, y'all. It's a mess. Everything's a mess. I hope everyone had a nice weekend. I had a pretty nice weekend. I had a nice birthday, and then I went and hung out with the fam and had another nice birthday kind of lunch, and that was really nice. And I got some presents, and I love presents. So that was excellent. And everything was really nice, and we had a nice time. I was, like, in some pain and had a little bit of a painy meltdown, but Josh is very kind to me, and everything's fine now. So, I'm back at job. Everyone at job's like, I sent you an email. And I'm like, did everyone have to send me an email? And some of them are like, I sent 4. So I spent most of today going through emails and reading the things people sent me while I was gone for a week, like, guess I better put that in the spreadsheet. A shiny blue thing. Thank you for contributing to Josh Stream with Josh. We are working on a channel points challenge. If you have channel points, you can put them in for Josh Stream with Josh, where my husband Josh, often mentioned and seldom heard from, will come and stream on one stream with us. And everybody's going to be on their company manners, and we're all going to be really nice to Josh so that he might agree to do this again in a year or two. I don't know. I got other plans for other rewards after this, but everyone's going to be... I know y'all, and I know how great you are, and I know that you will be super awesome and fun and nice to Josh. So I know I don't got to worry about that, but I'm going to be like, everyone, it is time to put on your company manners. And then we will all put our company manners on because Josh is company. He's not a stream friendo. He does not watch the streams, so he doesn't know. Forsteed's contributed. Thank you. Oh, okay. I was like, am I in Kamurocho? I am. Alright, so let's go, baby. He is our fancy guest. It's true. And we have to be nice to our fancy guests so they'll want to come back. And show them how, like, fun and cool we all are together. Hopefully Josh already thinks I'm fun and cool. But, I mean, he did marry me, so one would hope. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Oh yeah, and on Friday, I beat the unbeatable Ammon fight because I'm that cool. I did not have a chance to throw that up on YouTube yet because I had like 5 other VODs I had to upload first, and then the last one is just stuck in checking mode, and I cannot, because these are in date order. Freaking YouTube, it's been 4 hours. Why are you still checking this? It's just a VOD. Jesus. Put it up. What are you doing? Ah! Oh, poor Will. You passed out before it finished. I'm sorry. But once the VOD's up, you'll be able to see it again if you want to. I mean, you can see it again now on Twitch if you want. I like to save the VODs for later in case anyone wants to watch them, or for when I inevitably make a YouTube video about the Yakuza series, which I am 100% going to do. Probably several, honestly. Yeah, I'll fight you. Fight me. I mean, I spent so much of the money. I should try to get money again. I don't think I redid their stuff, though. I am waiting for the VOD eagerly. Okay, I got you. Complain to YouTube. I'm doing my best. I want to get it up there. But I can't put it up until they agree that I am allowed to put up a different video. Oh, everybody else is dead. Alright. I'm like, I already put it up! They're just like, no, I'm checking it for things. I'm like, what things? And they're like, I can't tell you. No, it's not really. It just says it's checking, and then it's just like, checking's taking longer than usual, and I'm like, yeah, it sure is, isn't it, buddy? I'm glad you have all the patience in the world, because I don't. I'm just like, come on! Get on with it! I'm gonna get this guy with a bone breaker. Yeah! Eat that. I still, like, I cannot sleep on, like, leveling people and getting stuff up, though, because, like, there's still gonna be hard fights. Like, that was not even the hardest fight in the game. I mean, It might be, technically. It might technically be the hardest fight in the game because you can't resource as good. But for, like, pure getting people with hit points and stuff, there's, like, actually worse shit than that. And I'm gonna do it all. I think I already beat one Kiwami Sujimon, probably way before you're supposed to. I beat all the Kiwami Sujimons in my prior game. I 100% completed the whole game. Like you don't even get nothing for that. Like I have not platinumed it yet because I gotta go back and play it through on Legend, Hard and Legend, and that means I gotta play the whole game again. And like, we're already playing the game though, and so I kind of was thinking, like, I don't know, can I sit? I'm like, I need some space in between that date with Sanhee. I need some space. I need some space to live. I'm like, I can't be watching that again right now. I want it to crawl out of my skin. I'm like, Ichi, no! No! Just screaming. Actually, just a hollering. Oh my word. Could not live. I'm like, I cannot live. I cannot live. I'm gonna have to see it 2 more times. Cause I'm like, this is the first game I could platinum. So I'm gonna do it. But I'm just gonna wait until Josh goes on a long business trip and do it. I mean, technically you wouldn't have to sit through it. You could just skip it. But you can't skip. I don't know. You can actually do whatever you want. But I don't like to skip Yakuza cutscenes. They're so good. This is why I'll never be a speedrunner. Because I'm like, but everybody's talking and they're doing their best acting faces. It would be rude to skip it. And of course, that's not true. That it's a video game. You can do whatever you want. I don't actually think that it's rude for other people to do that. I think people should do whatever they think is best. But I'm like, no, but I can't do it. I can't do it. What if I disappoint? What if I disappoint Kiryu or Ichiban? I can't do that. Play through that part with a cringe pillow that you could yell into. This is fair. Goth tennis. Alright. We just gotta fix everybody's skill inheritances. I don't really need that. And I don't really need that. So I'm just gonna put on all the stealing stuff again so that, like, when we get back to, Ichi's side, that I want to make sure that, that I have, like, a goodly amount of monies. That's not a spoiler. We know we're doing that, right? Like, it's just, we're just doing Yakuza 0, like, flip-flopping back and forth. That's standard Yakuza. I do not really think she needs Breath of Life anymore. Psycho. Where's your oh, that's the Kunoichi. I'm like, why can't I find it? Alright, now we're good to go. Ah! I gotta go get my memories and fight dudes. Yeah. Yeah. Go this way. Grab this. Wait a minute, there's a safe back here! And a stinky towel! Delightful. I don't know, yo, I've been playing like more Danganronpa than anything, and I'm just like, this game has problems. But, like, I don't know, there's something very, like, intriguing about trying to guess who did the thing. It's a mystery. And we've got baby Yagami on the case. I do like the parts of Judgment where it's a mystery. This, yeah, stop bothering people. Enjoy your silly walk! Thank you, Forstine. Megan! Thank you for contributing to Josh Stream with Josh! How you doing? I hope well. Hey, it's Megan! Oh, it missed! So, like, I've never lived in a house that had a yard that I was, like, responsible for keeping up on, like, myself. And, y'all, there's a lot going on with yard. Braining hasn't been great. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That's rude. Can't believe he got me with a spiteful nail. Don't do that. Oh. Alright, let's try this. Yeah. Well, she'll still do that. That's good. Oh! Get him, Naba. I thought that they've used the status effects in a like pretty like clever and like diegetic way, which means like within the story. It's pretty cool. Cutie's fancy armor, pretty good. That was like a DLC thing in 7. That I had Ichiban in his hero armor sometimes. You know what? I'm done with this. Let's go. Well, we're done. I appreciate that you can have your regular walking around outfit and your armor. Yeah, your front armor. It's great. Alright, sweet. Oh yeah, we got memories. What we got going on here? Little Asia, huh? We already remembered Tanimura. Oh! Yuta? Maybe? Maybe Yuta from 6? Maybe we'll remember Yuta and that giant fire he set that one time. A while back, it served as the headquarters for the Sayo Triad, a Chinese mafia. It is Yuta! And the one who was connected to them was Yuta Isami, Haruka's husband. I guess they got married. I still can't believe it, even after all these years. He's a good guy. A bit timid at times, but he's got the nerve to see through what needs to be done. Plus, he's a looker. Huh, I'll give him that. Okay. Someone like him, I know he'll make Haruka and Haruto happy. I'm sure of it. And on the off chance he makes them both cry, a ghost is gonna have to pay him a visit. I'm entrusting you with their happiness, Yuta. Yuta Isami, a man who underwent many trials and emerged a great deal stronger afterwards. I can entrust him with both Haruka and Haruto's care. You got that, Yuta? I'm counting on you. Make them happy for me. Oh! Okay, this has got to be Majima ramming the bathhouse with his soapland with like a garbage truck. Shangri-La, huh? This is where Ichiban grew up, and Majima fucked it up pretty bad. I believe Kasuga was raised by the manager here. Originally, it was a luxurious soapland, exclusively for those with a membership. One of them being Shinji. Oh, it's Shinji! Majima believes in vandalism, Majima believes in chaos, but he also believes in love. And I love that about him. At that time, I thought he had a problem with how he was so addicted to sex. Okay. But maybe being so passionate about something is a good thing. Okay. While I was away in prison, he did a lot of growing up. I'm sure he must have faced many hardships. If he was still alive today... Well, I would have liked to see the kind of man he'd become. But there's no point thinking like that now. Shinji Tanaka. Not long after he joined the Tojo clan, I found out he was really into sex. The paid-for kind. Ha! He was always a spunky kid. What is this? What is this memory? You don't remember anything else about Shinji? Come on! Majima! Majima. Kiryu, you were his aniki. What are you talking about? Oh, Kiryu's... He's just like me for real. For real, for real. Because people always tell me I remember the weirdest shit. I wonder what kind of big shot he'd be if he was still around today. I can only hope I mentored him well. I mean, to be fair, he was engaged to one of the girls at the place. And she was very sad that he had passed. There's a thingy over here. Wow, okay. Stop that! Also, I need that safe. Yeah! What's going on here? I will not I did see a video. I've been thinking about this. By a YouTuber I like called Thor in High Heels, and like the video was about like video game length, and like the two examples were this game and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and I didn't actually watch the whole video because I was like, I hadn't played Rebirth yet, so I didn't want to, you know, get spoiled. I mean, it's Final. I have played Final Fantasy VII, but I was just like, I'll just wait. But I've been thinking about it because I was like, we're like 100 hours in Rebirth. I told Josh, I was like, we just need to give up on some of this stuff and just go to Nibelheim. We just need to go to Nibelheim, okay? Let's just go to Nibelheim because we have been running around trying to hop chocobos on mushrooms for like so long. I don't know how to get to some of this stuff, and I think that this game is so long because I can't get where I need to go. Oh my god, I'm like, I don't want to be irritated at this game. And like, I love Final Fantasy VII. I don't want to be irritated, and I think trying to finish all of Chadwick's nonsense world intel is just like, I can't do it. I need to go to Nibelheim and have everyone just be like, so Cloud, you're not a guy. You're not the guy. We just need to go to Nibelheim. We have gotten stuck in a very mushy part. I will say what I said about remake, although I don't know that I said it to y'all because I wasn't streaming I think I was sick and I don't think I was talking about it at that point, but like what I said to Josh at least was like, this game is like mushy in the middle. Like it just goes squishy at a certain point, and like you should have made 2 games. It seems like you had enough idea for 2 games, not 3. And so in the middle, we get this like smushy, mushy moop stuff where we're like supposed to be like, and it's like, yes, Final Fantasy always has some stuff in it that is weird. It has some stuff in it that seems kind of pointless. I mean, Zack has made squats into his entire personality, and I love that. I love the weird little mini games. I love the picking mushroom mini game that we had to do. I thought that was a delight. But like, oh fuck me. When the reason why I can't go, like I can't do, why? And it's like there's always been parts where I'm like, I don't know where I'm supposed to go or how I'm supposed to get there. But like we have been in that part for weeks, and that's just too much. Alright, I think we need to play with our friendos. It's time for Mahjong. And I think they're doing a really good job, like, with a lot of stuff. I love, like, that they've really integrated, like, Crisis Core in, except for Genesis and Angeal. And I'm just like, bring Genesis and Angeal back, you fucking cowards! Come on! Do it! Do it! Don't wimp out on us. Don't wimp out on us. You bring Genesis into this story and Angeal. Fucking do it. do it. That's the thing, is I'm like, you got me running around hither and thither and yawn, doing like frick fracking the fuck, like trying to get like world intel for Chadley, who keeps being like, you haven't, like, Chadley, you're a robot. I don't fucking care. I don't care. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it, Chadley. This is why I've been playing Murder High School. It's because of you, Chadley. Freaking Chadley. I'm not doing it. No. Don't make me feel annoyed with Final Fantasy. I love Final Fantasy. How could you do this to me? Like, we were talking about it, and I was just like, we just gotta go. We just, like, I know, like, we've done all of the Queen's Blood fights. We have done, like, all of it is just climbing up freaking, like, space laser towers and turning them on and jumping up and down on mushrooms with chocobos. No, fuck that. I'm not doing that. I'm like, this game is as long as you want it to be. It's long, but, like, number one, there's never a problem getting anywhere that you need to go. That's not even a thing. And, like, number two, like, what is this? Friends, is this almost a full straight? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my god. Oh my god! No! No! Why? Oh no, my hand was so good. Sonny, how could you do this to me? I had 2 Dora tiles? It's a freaking tragedy. It is tragic. What is this pile of nothing? Boo! I felt that one in my heart. Just the temerity. Okay. I could just take whatever now, because I'll definitely be able to go out. But yeah, that's like, I feel like if you want to have a good time with Final Fantasy Rebirth, and you should want that, and it's your thing, just don't try to do all of the world intel. It's a mistake. There's too much of it, and you don't need to do all of it. Just don't. Just don't. It'll make you want to break your brain. You don't need to do it. Like, at the point where they made me drag a can on a stick behind me while a chicken was following the stick, or following the can. It was on a string, not a stick. It was a can on a string, and I had to drag it behind me in such a way that a chicken would want to follow it. And then I had to do that like 3 times, and then it was incredibly difficult for no reason. And then I got mad, and I was just like, I want to do this no more. And that was like, for why? And that was the point where I'm like, I'm not doing all of this. This is some nonsense. I'm not doing it. How many 7s do we got out versus how many 5s? I see a 5 of dots. I see 2 7s, 3 7s. 1, 2, 5s. Okay. Maybe I should swip swap. 1, 6. Just trying to up my odds here a little bit. I mean, we don't got but like hardly nothing left to go, but I'll try it. Ah! You had to entice the chickens to come home to the old lady's house, where they live, by taking their feed can on a string and rattling it like you know, like how you pop a top of wet food and all the cats from everywhere around the house are like, ah, and they come running in like that. So it was like their feed can, and you had to like dangle waggle it in such a way that they would follow you up a freaking long like pathway that you had to walk up backwards, and it had more than one fork in it. This is absolute nonsense. What are you trying to make me do here? Why? Why? Ortega to Go has contributed to Josh Stream with Josh. I do like the game. That's the thing too, is the reason why I was like, we gotta like skip forward or something. Because like, this is just like, it's not pleasant, and it's making me be irritated with this game. I don't want to be irritated with this game. I love these games. So yeah, I was just like, we gotta like dip on some of this nonsense, because I'm just getting like angry and frustrated at this point. I don't want to be angry and frustrated at video games. That sounds bad, and I don't like that. I'm like, no, I want to like love and enjoy my video games. Ooh. Seven or eight. 8. 1, 7. Guess it does not matter. And there's just been an amount of garbo like that. It makes me be like, why did y'all do this? Because like, I cannot believe that you've done this. I was supposed to win. No. No. Alpina's contributed to Josh Stream with Josh. Thank you so much. Oh, that's so sweet. I hope you're doing well. I want to get back to the part of like, I want to get back to the part of that I enjoy about this game, which is when Sephiroth shows up and makes intriguing, sexy remarks at Cloud, and Cloud's like, what? And he's like, you'll see. I'm like, yeah, that part, the good part, come on. Cloud's like, I don't know what you mean. And he's like, yes, you do. You do know. Triplets, baby, I'm doing it. Whatever, I gotta win. I gotta win at least one round. This is sad. There we go. Now I can go out for sure. I got a gift sub from... Oh, Yeah, that was so kind of Hawk to give all those gift subs out for my birthday. Um, I was so kind. And I just appreciate it so much. Well, I might have put myself in a bit of a position. It's a bit of a pickle. Oh, for God's sake. What am I gonna do? I did have a really nice birthday. Thank you. It was really nice. I spent time with Josh. We hung out. I had a couple of different nice meals. I got really nice presents. And, I told Josh, I was like, for my birthday, what I want to do is, and he was like, what? I was like, I wish to go on YouTube and watch the translated, go for something wacky. The translated Yakuza Online storylines. That's what I want to do. And he was like, it's your birthday. And so we did. And it was amazing. Amazing. Because I was like, okay, y'all, it was a fantastic time. Now, I could tell you a little bit about some of those. I thought maybe we could do like a reaction stream as a reward, and I could like watch them and react to them. So, like, I can describe them or just do that later, or both. I don't know. What do y'all think? I'll leave out... I have so many thoughts, and I want to share them now, but I'm like, but it wouldn't... What a great reward that would be. I don't know what to do. It would be very fun. We're definitely not gonna be able to watch the Amazon show together. Y'all, there's, you think everybody doesn't see everything that I see, so I'm just gonna be like, hey, in case you didn't know, there's gonna be a Yakuza TV show. It's gonna be on Amazon Prime. Fuck me. And, it's coming out in October, and that is IP somebody cares about. We are not gonna be able to have a little watch reaction stream to that. Amazon is not gonna allow that. But I think that we probably could with the Yakuza Online never been released fan translated bit. The second reason you would have Amazon Prime? Nice, nice. What's the first? Well, food. That didn't really work out, now did it? Yeah, that's not really gonna work, right? I don't know. I mean, and plus it's like a series, so there's gonna be a bunch of them, and I don't know how that's gonna work as like a reward. Because, like, this is kind of more succinct. Let's see if we're missing anything. Nope. Alright, I might go... You know what? Let's make the rounds and make sure I eated all of the foods. Not even slightly. Alright, let's get on that. Fallout! Oh, I got you, I got you. New Vegas is a really good game. I mean, that's not like a spicy opinion or anything. It's a very common one, but it's because it's good enough that people can just, you know, see that. Here it is. Hey, give me what food you got. Hi. I'll take one of everything. I'm gonna eat it while making hard eye contact. I will drink all of these drinks. It will take less than a minute. Go. I've worked in food service. If someone came in and ordered every item on the menu, that would be terrifying. You 100% run that credit card before you start doing anything. Well, now we are very drunk. Alright, cool. I know I did here. Yep. If I didn't get the table talk, it's probably because I can't. Okay. Beef zone. Y'all remember when we was going in the beef zone doing this, that, and the other, and all kinds of, like, different, like, Mr. Kim was just like, do this for me, Yagami, Yagami. And then we just couldn't eat there for, like, no reason. For, like, most of the game. What that judgment? What the heck? You know, I see a restaurant at a Yakuza game, and I immediately want to eat all of the food. Oh, I don't think I played the DLC. No, that's not true. We played at least one DLC, maybe a couple. I don't remember. It's been a long time at this point. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. I've got important cow pictures to take. Excuse me, sorry. Let's cut him out of the picture. Moo! Taking the cow picture. Please, please, can I have my privacy? I don't care who's over there. I'm taking cow pictures. I don't care about none of that. I bet the dude was stingy because he thought he probably had to give Yagami free food because of all the help. Y'all remember Mr. Kim turned out to be a biker in Lost Judgment. He comes, you have to race Mr. Kim in a race. You never know where a Yakuza game is going to take you. Oh. I already ate all your soba. Why didn't you say? Okay. Yeah, we ate Fuji soba. Beef zone. Oh, Cafe Miori. I know I did not go up there. Getting all the noms. At least I didn't have to eat 100 worms to eat all the food. Some of that coffee should sober him up.
いただきます。ここあんまり来たことなかったけど、なかなか綺麗な喫茶店だな。あ
あ、誇りもないし管理も行き届いている。なかなか清潔でいい店だ。
桐生さんもそういうの気にするのね。
ナンバは気にしなさそうだな。
No!
俺だってたまには部屋の掃除くらいしねえとなとは思ってんだよ。掃除セットだって買ったんだ。まだ未使用だけどさ。
買って満足するタイプか。
そういえばそのセットの中に旗木が入っててよ。
旗木？
あの棒の先にひらひらした布みたいのがついてるや
Bird's ass at
つ。
the
シンデ
end.
レラが掃除してる時に使ってたあれだよ。
シンデレラが使ってたのかは知らんが、まあ分かった。それがどうかしたか？
あれいる？使っても埃が舞うだけで何の役に立つかさっぱりわからねえんだが。
その埃を回せるのが目的なんだ。そして落ちた塵をほうきで吐いてちり取りで取るまでがワンセットってわけだ。
ああ、そういうことっすか。ちゃんと意味あったんですね。
もっとも今はハンディモップとかの方が埃を落とさず取れるから便利かもしれんがな。
桐生さん、掃除も詳しいんですね。
意外か？まあ昔集団で生活していたことがあってな。掃除をするのも教えるのも結構やってたんだぜ。お前にも教えてやろうか。完璧なカビ取りテクニックってやつを。
ぜひお願いします。
妙な師弟関係ができたわね。
I gotta be honest, I did learn, I have a feather duster, and I learned how to use a feather duster from Kiryu the first time I played this, because I was like, what is it supposed to do? I was like, oh. And then you just, oh, okay. They're so good, the conversations. I didn't know. I mean, it's not like my mother didn't dust, but she, like, used, like, sprays and stuff to do that with, and I didn't really want to do that, so I was like, well, I don't know how to use this thing. And so I tried waving it around, but I was, like, not sure what it was supposed to be doing. And then Kiryu taught me how to use it. Like a true dad. Oh, we did that. Bring your hut. Hmm? I didn't get the combo meals? That seems strange. Yeah, I don't know that it's one of them kind of deals with the microfiber, but it might be, but I wish microfiber didn't feel like that. I can see that. Everyone get really drunk again. Welcome back, 14. I hope you had a nice walk. It feels awful like fabric you can't trust. Oh my god. I feel like y'all are onto something there. It's got a sneaky vibe. Wait a minute. I have not been to Inside Cafe. Did that count? Get Jinko Highball? It did. Alright. Oops. I did not mean to do that. Let's go into the Inside Cafe or whatever the heck. I think you gotta get in from this side though. Oh no, you got a blister! That sucks. Yeah, like, I told Josh yesterday, I was just like, well, obviously we can't do it today because I need to stream, and also, it's hot. I mean, it's not hot, but it's hot for here, and it's muggy, and I do take, like, getting too hot pretty seriously, And I was just like, well, don't do anything. It's supposed to like rain, and then the temperature is supposed to go down for the rest of the week. So let's just start later. But like, we need to do something. So we just gotta get that together. I would like to expand the flower beds and do some other stuff too. No combo meal. I've been looking up stuff. Forstine, do you know about this thing called the lasagna method? Uh-oh, he's just gonna do whatever. Oh, no, he won't. She's just gonna do whatever she feels like. What is the lasagna method? So the lasagna method is for getting up grass and weeds and stuff that you don't want in a place, and then prepping it to be like a bed that you can plant things in. And so what you're meant to do is, like, in the fall, you lay down like paper, cardboard, or like newspaper over the place that you want to like kill off the weeds and the grass so that you can actually use the dirt. And you lay that down over it, and then over that you lay like, they said like kind of composty type things. We're kind of limited on how much of that we can do, because I really don't want it to get like stinky, but like, you know, stuff that's not gonna be stinky, like coffee grounds, eggshells are fine, like and then like grass clippings. And so I was like, ooh, we need to maybe think about getting started on this, because like, you're still mowing and we've got grass clippings and we could use those. So then hopefully we won't have to buy as much stuff later. But then basically you lay it down with some like compost stuff on top of it, and then you put like mulch and stuff on top of that. And then you just let it sit there all winter. And then by the spring it's supposed to have like melded together or something. I don't know. I've never done this before, so I don't, but that is what the internet said should work. So, it at least definitely should kill the grass, and make it a little easier to get it up. Yeah, the paper or cardboard is supposed to kind of like break down over time, and then if you do it with like a mushroom, you know, like a mushroom compost, and then a little like some mulch on top of that, and then the whole thing is supposed to kind of like compost up to where you don't have, once you can kind of like rake it through, and you don't have to like add so much stuff to the dirt to get it to where things will grow in it. So like, I already did that. So, you know, kind of thinking about that as a way to like, because I'm like, I want more flowers. I need bigger flower beds and more. So we're working on that. And by working on, I mean talking about trying to make a place in the garage to put cardboard. That's what we're doing right now. We're talking about cardboard storage, and that's it. Garage is a little fuller than I would like it to be. There's some stuff in there still from the old house that probably needs to go to either like a thrift store or the dump. Ooh, resisting poison. I love it. And we need to like make some room for some stuff. There's still some like packing materials in there and some stuff that needs to be moved out. It's not been like, 100% like you can move around in there and stuff, but it could be a little cleaner or better it's not unclean. It's better organized, I guess. I think even if the cardboard don't like completely smoosh into the ground, which is a little hard to imagine, but like it seems like it should at least kill off some of these ding dang weeds. Which I would like to do. Cardboard might take more than one season. Yeah. I have to read up more about it. Maybe somebody's done like a good YouTube video on it or something. If we ever get a house, we'll have to deal with creeping bellflower, which is super invasive. I hear people use plastic over it. It's so bad. Ooh. I've already been sprinkling some like coffee grounds around because I got squirrels. I got critters digging up my stuff, digging in my plants. I'm like, and the internet said that squirrels don't like coffee grounds. They don't like the smell. So it's like a nice, like, kind of organic, humane way to kind of be like, no, no, no. I'm pretty sure I did that one. Yep. I'm pretty sure I did that one. Alright. I think we're good. Take me back to a Jincho, good sir. Same 450 yen. We got some kind of damn thistleweed that, like, I swear to God, every time I go out there, I put on gardening gloves because they're prickly, and I pull up like a bucket full of them bitches. I pull and a bunch of walnuts. We got a walnut tree dropping walnuts. I'm like picking up walnuts, picking up these things, pulling up weeds and stuff. I go back out there, and they're back. This just doesn't look like I did anything. I told Josh, I was like, you cannot tell how much I have weeded by looking at the yard, but like, please do look in the clippings bag and tell me I did a good job, because like, there's so much in there. Okay. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Well. Let's take a look at the bucket list, because basically, where we're at in the story is I've got a fight to do, and once I do the fight, then it's gonna be plot, 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 plot. And, like, there's not really time to do that left in the stream, so I'm just gonna, like, see what we got for unfinished business, see if I can get some more stuff, maybe completionized, and, maybe I'll play golf. I know I haven't done all the golf. I could play poker, that's pretty good. I haven't played enough karaoke? That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Let's get over to karaoke. I can't believe that. I do have all the memories, yeah. For now. So, yeah, it's just a question of kind of like chilling. I think probably next stream you should expect there to be plot. We're probably gonna jump right into some plot next stream. Just cause I've really juiced this lemon. I mean, and there's still more stuff I could do. Like, that's the point I was gonna kind of make
よし歌っちゃうわよ
about the, like, bringing up that video before I started, like, rant complaining about Final Fantasy Rebirth. Is I'm just like, is Final Fantasy Rebirth long because it's long, or is it long because it's hard to do the things they're asking you to do because you can't get to them? Like, in an annoying way, not in a challenging way. Like, is it hard, or not hard, is it long because it's got a lot of content for you, or is it long because they're making you repeatedly turn on radio towers that you, like, need to bounce over 7 chocobo mushrooms to get to? Like, this game is long. It's long. This game is Yakuza 5, like, length. But, like, I guess it feels like to me that there's never anything stopping you from deciding you want to just complete all the poker, like, if you want to. Like, there's poker completions. You could just go to the poker place if it's, open. As long as it's opened up in the storyline, you could just go there whenever you want. Like, you could just go play Mahjong and get all your Mahjong completions anytime you decide to. You can go do all the fishing, do all the batting, do all the Mahjong anytime you want. Or you can not do any of those things. And, like, is the world intel in Final Fantasy Rebirth, like, is it optional? Yeah, pretty much. It's mostly optional. But, like, you do sometimes get good stuff for doing it, and you kind of want to do it. Like, I like checking things off a list. Like, my intention when I start a video game is to do all the things. But it's like, is Final Fantasy Rebirth long because I can't figure out where I'm supposed to go? That's not a good kind of long. Yakuza, like a Dragon Infinite Wealth is long, but it's also kind of like as long as you want it to be from what you're doing and you're enjoying those things. If you don't enjoy the golfing, you don't have to. Except in Yakuza 3, and then you do. Which sucks, because that's the worst golfing they've ever had. But, like, they've gotten pretty good about not doing that to you anymore. Oh, this one! I gotta make sure my headphones are nice and turned up. Yeah! Here we go. This is a good one for Kiryu interjecting. Alright, here we go!
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oi!
いつまで寝てるつもりだ
まだまだ寝るぞ。
顔でも洗って出直してきなよ
チャチャ
てめえの夢曲げてまで
おいおいおい
クソ野郎にお茶とか汲んでんじゃねえよ
まだまだ組むぞ。
腰んでこしらえてご都合ブラックボックスをこじ開けに行こうか
Make my head
お会いに草なと目がそばせ
最高
右で右で右を抜けるような敵じゃないぜ
Whoa, whoa, whoa
お会いに草なと目にさらせ
最高
胸男児がら目にからばって鎖引きちぎってやれ
Whoa, 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 whoa Whoa, 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 whoa
ぶち壊してやれ
So next time we will play そんな最高が Way ララララララ
Whoa, 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 whoa! It's so good! Cha cha! I like that part too. Number 3.
気持ちよく歌えたわ。
That's okay, I still beat T-Ham. Woohoo! It's so good! It's so good! Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright.
よし、歌っちゃいますか。
I'm just gonna keep doing karaoke until I open it up. Whatever that last thing is. Get my, like, completion points. I'm sure everyone's very upset about that. Whoa, whoa, we are bad boys. Justice. Breaking the law. Breaking the world. KoFi. The world. Tenderness. Do 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 do. Get. Judgment. Bow, bow. Pixie, welcome. Thank you for contributing to Josh Stream with Josh. I appreciate that. Oh!
Oh, さすがの歌声だ。
Ha! That's the second time, apparently. Ha ha ha! Hell yeah! Who's good at Yakuza games now? I should get more than 5 bond points with y'all. That was 100%. Thank you. Alright, let me try Like a Butterfly. I think that's the only one that I have not given the T-Ham the business. God damn it. Alright, here we go.
Lovely, so key.
Let's fly high like a butterfly.
I'm really trying.
Overdrive, yeah. Let's fly high like a butterfly. You may need me to lose a dream again. So fly high like a butterfly. Overdrive.
Come on.
Oh yeah. Fly like a beautiful butterfly. Fly like a beautiful butterfly.
Oh my god! Please! Please, please, please! Please! I know it wasn't perfect, but please!
とても気持ちよく歌えた。
Ha! Yeah! Ha! Woo! Oh my god! I can't believe it! Hey, Pixie! Oh my god! Y'all check it out, check it out. Who's number one in all the lands?
歌わせてもらおうか。
Number one. Number one. Number one. Number one. Number one. That one. That one. That one. That one. That one. That one. I got them all. I'm only missing one, and it's in Hawaii. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I know it's doable. It's doable. Ha! All right, let's watch my dad's boyfriend come hang out. I can't believe it! Rah! Hi, hi! I didn't pregame at all, that probably helps. Damn it. It don't matter, I already did it. There he is! Oops. Oh yeah! Whew! Karaoke all year.
さすがの歌声だ。
Alright. Let's do a couple more. Because this is fun. I was feeling like... thank you for the alert. I was feeling like bad. You kept forgetting to breathe. I was feeling bad because I was like, I took a whole week off. And all I did was sleep and play video games. I didn't do anything on my art projects, which is not true. I did paint, but I was gonna watch some Batman movies and I didn't. But I clearly did need to, because I don't think you sleep all day long and then go sleep in the bed if you're like not tired. But like I was bummed. But I don't know. I guess I feel like this is the first real vacation I've had since Josh and I decided we were gonna move in like 2022. That was a long time ago. So I do feel a lot more like I feel like I had some real time off. It's a long time ago. But then I was like, he. I guess Josh has to watch Batman Forever with me now. uh, But I also I just need to do more Batman drawings, but that's fine. That's totally doable. Not just one kiss. Oops. It don't matter. I took my game face off because I got them all. It don't matter. Kiryu knows how to perform a song. Baby. Oh yes. Hell yeah. That song has amazing lyrics. It's not just one kiss, not two kisses, not three, no, not 100. No, I've got a full clip of love for you, baby. Yes, a full clip. Amazing, amazing. Who doesn't love that? How could you not love that? Do you hate joy? I did this already, right? Yeah. Okay. Should I golf? Should I mahjong again? I got beat to shit the last time. But I did say I was gonna do it. So... I was gonna maybe look some stuff up or I didn't do nothing. Like, yesterday we had to, like, mega clean, and by mega clean, I meant Josh did most of it because I was feeling sick, and then I was like, everything's dirty. And so he helped me clean everything up. And by help, I mean he did most of it. But I tried. It's like, I don't know, I just wanted things to be cleaner. Everything was dirty. Not everything, but the carpet was. Oh. No. If you ever think that you heard me hiccup, you didn't. Because I never get the hiccups. I never get them. Never. I never get the hiccups. I rebuke the hiccups. They're wrong, and I don't agree with them. Go away. And you have to go away because I never get the hiccups, so I don't even know what you're doing here. Lies and slander. That has been my way of dealing with the hiccups for many years, is to just be like, I don't get the hiccups, I refuse. And it works somehow. I don't know, I don't get it, but it does work, so I just keep doing it because I hate the hiccups, which is fine because I don't get them, ever. I don't ever get the hiccups, never. I never will, I never have, it's not a thing. Do you get the hiccups? Well, I don't, because I decided not to. I don't think that's a real thing that you can do. But I keep telling myself that it is. I feel like if I tell myself hard enough... See, I'm fine now. If I tell myself hard enough, no, you don't have the hiccups, I kind of like, then I just don't. It shouldn't work, but it does. I don't know why. It's like, anytime Josh gets the hiccups, I'm like, just tell yourself really hard that you don't have the hiccups, and you, like, not only do you not have the hiccups, but you won't ever get the hiccups, because maybe hiccups are fake and they're not real, or something, and he's just like, that's not gonna work, and I'm like, but it might work, maybe it would, I don't know, huh? He's just like, no. Ow!
No.
I just feel like the hiccups are satanic. Like, they hurt. They shouldn't be happening. There's some weird thing going on with your diaphragm twitching. Like, ew. Why is that a thing? That shouldn't be real. Like, what's up with that? No. No. Unacceptable. I don't need this. Ooh. I would like to keep that 5 because it's Adora. That's like, I kind of feel like that too when people are like, "Oh, you don't remember things? Just try to remember them." You know, like you forgot something. Oh, you just try to remember it. And I'm like, don't have the hiccups. Just stop it. Stop it right now. And they're like, I can't do that. And I'm like, yeah. That's weird, right? How sometimes you can't do things? That other people are like, I can do that? Huh. Weird. Maybe East come out? We could have an East come out. My dad saw a Ripley's Believe It or Not show about someone who had had the hiccups for 20 years. And then the next several times I got them, he said, don't be cultivating them now. Cultivating them? As if you can make them... That is an amazingly wild thing to say. Because it's like, I am joking. But I'm kind of not joking because, like, it does work, but it just works for me. I don't know... And it shouldn't work at all. don't know. Anytime anyone gets really prescriptive about body stuff and they're like, just do it, right? Calories in, calories out, just do it. Like, just get out there and blah blah blah, just do it, meh meh meh. And I'm just like, touch your nose with your tongue. Touch your nose with your tongue. Do it. Just do it. I can touch the tip of my nose with my tongue. Oh, you can't? Well, what do you mean? Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. You mean your body's different than mine? Huh. What a weird thing. It's almost like people have the bodies that are different. Weird. What a weird thing. It's just something I found out when I was a kid because people were like, oh, like, you know, I don't remember even how it came up. It was probably at some camp, like summer camp my parents had sent us to or something. They were just like, nobody can do this or something like that. And I was like, I can do it. Or maybe it was like most people can't or something. Or it's like ear wiggling or something, you know. I definitely can't wiggle my ears. I think it's just because my nose is really long, honestly. Forsteen can't whistle. I can't lick my nose, but I can lick my own chin, though. I can't do that. I can whistle, but not well. Like, I always get a whistle, but sometimes I get a loud whistle, and sometimes I don't. And I don't understand why that happens, or when one of them happens and one of them doesn't. Like, if I'm trying to whistle for a dog, I sometimes have to do it, like, several times to actually get, like, a good, like, here boy whistle. Ooh! The greens! The greens! But yeah, it's like with some things, people understand that people have bodies that are different, and which is a normal thing that everyone past elementary school should understand. And then sometimes they're like, no, no, and it's just like, how come you understood that fine, like, a minute ago, but like now you don't? Oh, I can't blow between the fingers like with the whistle. Like I remember when I was a kid, people tried to teach it to me and I just could never get the knack. It's definitely, there's a knack to it for sure. Oh! Now we're winning, baby! Not bad. Yes. Woohoo! Like, sometimes people are double jointed and sometimes they're not. Some people can do the splits and some people can't. People are just different, you know? I think it's weirder when people are like, insist that, like, just because they can do a thing, that means everybody can't do a thing. I'm like, did you skip out on the part of, like, maturation where you, like, understand that, like, not everyone is you? It seems like a lot of people have actually missed out on that part of growing up where you come into the ego realization that you are not the same as other people, and that other people have different and somewhat unknowable experiences compared to you. Like, we can exchange words about our experiences, but there are some fundamental things that are just, like, not knowable about other people. And so, therefore, you know, you just kind of have to take their word for stuff because, like, you can't fucking know. Everyone who says everyone's a bit bisexual, I mean, I have thought that, honestly. I find it I accept and understand that everyone's not a little bit bisexual, but, like, I find it confusing. Because, like, have you seen people? They're pretty hot. People are great. I don't know. All the people, pretty good looking. But, like, you know, it's just like, no, that's not true. It just took me a really long time to figure that out because I just figured, like, it's like the same thing where I was like, well, everyone who says they can make pictures in their head, that's just, like, figurative, right? Like, they're speaking metaphorically. Like, no, they're not. No, a lot of people who say that are making for real pictures up in their heads. Who knew? But yeah, I guess I just figured everyone was kind of bisexual, but they just didn't want to talk about it. Because I grew up in a really homophobic society. And so I just figured, like, people just didn't want to talk about it, because if you talked about it, someone might come and hit you with a stick. Like, is that, like, a smart thing to think? No, not really. But it is what I did think for a really long time. I mean, at least people can talk about their, like, ow! Like, if you let people talk about their, like, experiences openly, like, experiences with, like, attraction and things like that, then, like, people do suddenly find out, like, oh, well, that is different, isn't it? And I think that's really good, because it gives people, like, ways to know themselves better. Because, like, if you can't talk about those things, then of course you're just gonna think that everybody's just like you, because, like, nobody's talking about them, so you don't have anything to book it against. Yeah, bingo! I found out that it was, like, the aphantasia. I mean, I didn't find the name for it, but I found out that, like, people do actually make pictures in their heads, because I had a conversation with a friend that kind of went, like, it was about maps and me having trouble with a map, and I was like, And she said to me, well, what do you do when you want to, like, picture where a street is in your head? And I said, when I want to what? Like, what do you do if you're like, okay, I need to go to Front Street and I'm on, like, I don't know, 8th and Maple or something, and I need to figure out how to get to Front Street from here. I'm like, I don't understand the question. Like, what do I do? I don't know. I, like, ask somebody for help. Walk around. GPS. Cry. I don't know. Like, I'm like, am I in a car or, like, on foot? Like, what does it matter? And I'm like, it does matter. I find it way easier to navigate if I'm, like, on foot.
Yosh, こんなもんだな。
And then my friend was just like, no, like, don't you, like, picture the map in your head and then you can, like, rotate it? And I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, that's not a thing. What? It's just like, that's what I do. And I was like, wait a minute. You make a picture in your head of a map? And then, and it's a picture? Like, and you can see the roads? And then you, like, spin the map around in your head? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, yeah, I can't do that. That's not a thing I can do. And my friend's like, what do you mean you can't see stuff in your head? You're an artist. And I'm like, well, I don't draw from what's in my head. I mean, unless I do, and then I tend to draw the same little monster guys. But, like, you know, I'm like, I'm not drawing, like, 2D realism flowers from what I remember flowers looking like in my head. That's not how you're supposed to do that. There's lots of things I didn't know were dysphoria, and I thought all women thought about their bodies until recently. Oh. I'm sorry that people saying that made you feel bad, Will. I never said it out loud. I just thought it. Because, like... But yeah, people do say that, and they don't think about asexual people or, like, other groups of people. And they should. And, like, I mean, I gotta be honest, back at the point when I was, like, thinking that, I don't think I had heard of asexuality or aromanticism. It's not aromanticality, is it? It's like, is it aromanticism? I hadn't even heard of that. And so, like, it didn't even occur to me to think about that, because I just hadn't even known that that was something that you could even think about. You have to kind of... Some things, like, framing is so important, and we're all kind of contained within, and in a way, somewhat trapped by the framing that we have around things, because you can't think about things that you don't know to think about. My ADHD assessment had this smarmy, this is really funny for an artist, from the psychologist for some of the puzzles of my visual processing. Oh, eat a butt! I didn't know about it either until my 30s, because no one here talked about it until 2012. Yeah, I mean, you know...
これくらいかな。
乗った。勝負しましょう。
I'll raise
俺と
once on
張
a
り合う
king.
か？
もっと高くしてえな。
乗った。
勝負しましょう。
Or like,
Easy.
you know, people are like,
Not
everybody's non-binary now, everybody's
So
blah blah blah, and it's just like,
ベットするわ。
I mean, I didn't know about that when I was a teenager. I didn't know that was a thing. It was also the 90s, and I was in Alabama, so I didn't even know that most of my friends were also gay. Because we didn't even tell each other. I found out that shit years later. Because nobody wanted to get, you know, super murderated in Alabama in the 1990s. So nobody was out. And that is kind of a contributing factor to some of this shit. You know what I mean?
いいぜ。乗ってやる。
これは檻だな。
これならどうかな。
ここが勝負時ね。
いいぜ。乗ってやる。
足りないね。
I need to get more
勝負しましょう。
chips.
いいぜ。乗ってやる。
お、そう来るか。
This is not going well. I'm
俺は降
folding.
りるぜ。
これならどうかな。
派手にやりましょう。
ここが張り時だな。
勝負しましょう。
そう来るか。
Words, yes, exactly. I get so angry when people pull the like, why can't we just all be people? When so much hurt could have been avoided if we had words earlier. Yeah, I mean,
どうも。
why can't we all just be people? Because the normie Western cishet society, allo cishet people want us to all. It's like, yeah, we can all be people as long as we're all peopling in exactly the same way, and as long as you let us, you know, like, oh, well, what if I don't want, you know, it's like, yeah, it would be great if we could all be people and do things that are good, like, why are people, like, why can't we all be the same, just like me? And I'm just like, it's so egotistical. Like, why can't everyone be just like you? What a fucking weird thing to say. Like, are you a child? Are you 5 years old? Like, what's wrong with you?
負ける気がしねえな。
You mean other people have different experiences than mine and I might have to, like, you know, take that into consideration? Yeah. The only reason that you think that it's special treatment and not being treated by regular people is that you're already getting special treatment.
乗った。
勝負しましょう。
乗った。
Like, it's another way to say you can be you. I just don't want to have to see or hear your difference. And I'm just like, well, that's great. I don't want to have. I'm like, good. Don't talk to me. Like,
お、そう来るか。
it's because it's never like, why can't we all just be people? I'm made uncomfortable by you, and so therefore, like, something is. It's like, oh, something about you makes me uncomfortable. That's your fault, and you should do something about that to change yourself to make sure that you're more like me. And like, no, and fuck you.
ここが勝負時ね。
乗った。
That is a wild thing to ask
俺
people
と
to
張り合う
do.
か？
勝負しましょう。
乗った。
It's
なるほ
extremely,
ど。
extremely, like, out of line. And it's like, oh, well, I make you uncomfortable? Your uncomfortableness makes me uncomfortable. So maybe you should go away. And it's like, if I'm bothering you, why don't you go away and leave me alone? Because I promise you, person who is bothered, I am not paying attention to you. I'm not considering you. You have not crossed my mind. I'm not thinking about you, and I don't care. So, like, if you want to just waft away into the middle distance, feel fucking free. I don't care. Like, it's like, you know, suck it up, bitch. It's like, sometimes people are around that are different than you. Why are you, like, people are so fucking weird. Like, it is very weird to be like, because people have been like, something about you I think is weird, so I'm just gonna, like, try to put social pressure on you until you stop being weird to me, and I'm just like, but that's incredibly fucking weird. That's a really weird thing to do or say. I'm just like, and I don't know, I'm like, the amount of people that think that, like, the world should conform itself to what they want, like, and the way that they think that things should be, when, like, they have very little experience outside their extremely, like, constrained circle. Like, who asked you? You, when you could simply be quiet.
勝負してみるか。
これでどう？
乗った。
いいぜ、乗ってやる。
もっと高くしてえな。
派手にやりましょう。
乗った。
いいぜ、乗ってやる。
乗った。
そうだな。
ベットするわ。
乗った。
いいぜ、乗ってやる。
乗った。
I don't need the normie world to, like, affirm me. I need them to just leave me alone.
俺は降りるぜ。
勝負してみるか。
これでどう？
やめておこう。
この勝負にかけるぜ。
派手にやりましょう。
乗った。
いただき。
I mean, the thing too is, like, I don't recommend this as a strategy. Let me just start off with that, because, like, I don't even do this like I'm thinking about doing it. It's just what I will do. But, like, I basically have a habit, if someone's like, I don't like your tattoos, right? Like, people really genuinely think that the state of your body is, like, public, like, property. And I'm just like, oh, you don't like my tattoos? Well, I don't like your face. Now what? And then people are like, oh! And I'm like, well, but who asked you? Did I ask you? I don't think I did. Did I ask your permission to get tattoos? No, because I'm an adult and I didn't need to do that. You're not my mom, and I didn't even ask her, because I started getting them when I was 18, and that's legally an adult. So I don't need your permission. I didn't need anyone's permission. I just needed money and a driver's license that said I was 18. So you know, I find that, like, because people will say that and they'll just be like, well, I mean, I wasn't trying to be hostile, and I'm just like, and yet you were. That is hostile, for you to, like, comment on something that you can visibly see about my body and tell me that you, like, oh, I see that thing that you've clearly done on purpose to your body, and I'm just gonna tell you that I don't like it. Bitch, who asked? Because I know I didn't, because I never would. So I'm just like, well, time to get aggressive.
Oh, そう来るか。
ここは勝負だ。
いいぜ、乗ってやる。
これくらいかな。
ここが張り時だな。
What do they have?
いいぜ、乗ってやる。
乗った。
そうだな。
勝負してみるか。
Oh my god.
これならどうかな。
俺と張り合うか。
これは檻だな。
Nub is out.
足りないね。
俺と張り合うか。
足りないね。
俺と張り合うか。
乗った。
3カード。こいつはいただくぜ。
I think, like, I kind of adopted it as a strategy, and now it's just, like, second nature is to just, like, adopt and like, just, it's not even returning the person's energy, it's returning their, like, rude-ass energy and escalating. It's not a thing you can do, like, at a job, but at a job, I'd just be like, well, why don't you go, let's just go to HR, and you could say that to them in front of them. How about that? Let's go, right now. You can explain to them why you're commenting on the state of my body. A thing that is none of your business and not appropriate in a workplace. But if it's not a workplace, I'm just going to be like, well, I don't like your face or your hair, and I think your clothes are ugly. So, but I didn't say anything to you about it. I was just going to let you stand there and look goofy. But, you know, if you want to go, let's go. And then they're like, and it's just like, once again, who asked, you know, like, let's have an experience together, you and me. Let's have an experience. Like, you thought that the social contract meant that you could come over to me and just say some out-of-pocket shit to me for no reason. So now we're in this together. Now we're together and we're gonna have an experience together that hopefully you'll still be thinking about in 20 years when you're trying to go asleep, because it's gonna be that embarrassing for you. I figure if you just embarrass people hard enough, they'll maybe... It's the only thing, I think, just like scorching levels of embarrassment. Like when the... like when someone asked me if I was pregnant, and I was just like, no, I'm just fat. And then, that person had a complete meltdown. I did not say, oh, it's okay, because it's not okay. I just stood there and watched them have a meltdown. And then they were like, I'm sorry, and I was like, okay. And it just kind of went on and on and on while I just stood there and let this person, like, freak out. And probably they're going to continue to think about that, maybe for the rest of their lives, and hopefully they won't ever do it again. Because, like, I don't care, but, like, that is gonna be really upsetting to somebody. You never ask, I mean, like, it's just like, don't ask people if they're pregnant. It'll either become obvious, or you'll be told. Because, like, people have miscarriages. People have fertility problems. It's a very sensitive subject. You don't just wander around asking people if they're pregnant, on top of the fact that you could just be talking to someone who looks feminine and fat, and that's, like, people feel very shamed by that. So, no, don't ever do that again. You should know better, and since your mama failed you, and did not give you the proper kind of training at home, I will help you with that. And now you know. I do not understand where some people get off. I genuinely don't. If someone lets their ass out in front of you, it's not your job to help them pull up their pants. Oh my god, I love that. Yes.
ここが勝負時ね。
ここが張り時だな。
いいぜ乗ってや
I
る
don't think I'm gonna win on a pair of
派手にやりま
threes,
しょう。
but I'm gonna stay in.
乗った。
いいぜ乗ってやる
Some
Yeah.
people have no filter between their brain and their mouth, but like, I mean,
勝負しましょう。
乗った。
I agree with you, Will. I think that is true
いいぜ
because like I frequently blurt out things that I probably
勝
like.
負しましょう。
乗った。
I've had an incredible problem with the blurt,
乗ってや
and
る
it has been very embarrassing over the years. But I'm kind of like, if you can stop yourself from being like, howdy fucking do, grandma, how the fuck are you? Like, if you can not swear around your grandma, if you cannot tell someone at your job to eat shit and die, even if you like hate their butt, like, you know, if you can stop yourself from doing things that are gonna get you in like legitimate trouble, then like you ought to be able to be
ベット
polite.
するわ。
乗った。
It's just that I feel like some people think
いいぜ
there's certain people they don't have to be polite
乗っ
to.
た
And that's not
な
true.
るほどな
Politeness is for everyone. It's for children. It's for people you don't like. It's for people you think are weird. It's for people you don't agree with. Politeness is for everyone. We all agree to be polite, and then when someone breaks the contract, then it's fucking on. But like we start from a place of courtesy and politeness for everybody. And the problem, at least in America, that we are currently having is that politeness is something that only occurs like from the oppressed people towards their oppressors. They do not feel any need to like turn around and give that back. Like frequent bosses are not polite to their employees, parents are not polite to their children, customers are not polite to employees. Like people are just not polite and they're so proud of it and it's gross and I hate it. Like
ベットするわ。
politeness is like true politeness, true courtesy, where you're like, I don't want to make anybody uncomfortable. Right? I don't want to make anybody uncomfortable. I don't want this situation to feel weird for anyone. We're all just kind of in this together, so let's just rub along together as easily as we can, and like maybe there's different personalities, but like, you know, you want everybody to
俺は
kind
降り
of
る
feel like they're
乗った
in it together and nobody's being like treated badly, and it's just like better. Things are just better when you're
これ
like,
は
hey,
檻だな
let's keep it polite, okay? Let's keep it courteous and not like a significant amount of the problems that like
いいぜ
the
乗って
problems
やる
a significant amount of the so-called problems that shitty ass people have, their like their whole like basis for being like, nah, I should be allowed to be as transphobic as I want, is that they're like, I don't have to extend basic courtesy to trans people.
これは檻だな
派手にやりましょう。
If your boss came to you and said, I've gotten married and my new last name is this, you would damn well use it. You would. If your boss's name is James and he tells you to call him Jim, you're gonna call him Jim because that's what he asked you to do. So like,
いいぜ乗ってやる
it's very normal for people to want to use different names and stuff than what's on their government. And like, but suddenly, you know, everyone where I grew up's not using their government names. I mean, like, your government name is not Date. That's not. It's not Date. It's not Buki. That's not what's on your birth certificate. Let's be clear.
いいぜ
But like, suddenly when it's someone you don't think that you have to like
ここが張り
respect,
時だな。
then it's like asking for anything. There's no way that you can ask like for any change in behavior from some people without them being like, you're persecuting me by asking me to change my behavior even a tiny fraction of an amount.
そうだな。
ベットするわ。
And
そ
that
れならどうか
is
な。
ridiculous.
いいぜ乗ってやる
It's like,
派手にやりましょう。
I don't agree. I think that courtesy should be the base. You call people what they ask you to call them. The end. That's just courtesy. It's like, well, I shouldn't have to be courteous to some people. No, courtesy is removed once someone stops agreeing to the courtesy pact that we've all agreed to. It doesn't, you don't give it to someone as a gift. That's not how that works at all.
いいぜ乗ってやる
Ugh, disgusting.
勝負しましょう。
Disgusting.
ワンペア
ついてるようだ。
I also think it's really weird. It's really weird to make up real person fanfic about people and then get mad that their actual lives don't match up the shit you made up in your head. Why are you doing that? Get a hobby. Get a second job. I don't know. Reorganize your bookshelves. Figure it out. But like, oh, well, I thought this person was like this, and they're not, and I'm mad about it. Can you hear yourself? You sound like a weirdo. That's weird. That is a weird way to behave. Ugh. I mean, honestly, I think just pointing at people and being like, rather than asking people who are already being shit baskets to stop being shit baskets, they're just gonna keep doing it because they love the idea and the sense of power they get that there's something that you want from them that they cannot give to you. I find it's very more effective to point at those people and yell really loudly, look at this person, they're being weird. Isn't this weird? Look at this weird person. They're being so weird. And then if other people are like, yeah, that is weird, then they're like, because it's like most people don't agree with you. Most people just want to like go about their day and be polite and be normal and like deal with the like stuff that they have to do. God knows a normal day will throw more shit in your direction than you have the ability to deal with, and so that to-do list just keeps piling up. Like, go tackle your to-do list. That's what most people want to do. Tackle the to-do, do your job, tackle your to-do list, hang out with your people, and like have a little bit of a nice time. That's all people want. And people are out here being like, I shouldn't have to be courteous to some people. You are weird if that's what you think. And making it into like a crusade is weirder still. Don't be weird. Just be normal. Get a hobby. Enjoy the people that you love. Do your job if you have one. And like live. And enjoy your life. You don't have to worry about what other people are doing so much. You genuinely don't. Just be normal. If someone's like, if you thought someone was Jim and they come to you and say that they're Tammy, okay, that's fine. Why would you, okay, so? I mean, not so, but like more congratulations. Like, you know, it's good when people learn things about themselves, but just like people are like, buddy, it ain't got nothing to do with you, really. So, like, calm down. This person's not like what I imagined. Why were you imagining what they were like so hard? Weird. Weird. If you imagine somebody, and sometimes people treat me like, oh, you don't think about other people too much. I don't. I got my special people, and I think about them a lot, and I think about people kind of in aggregate a lot. But I get get like focused in on things and I forget, you know, and like people have treated me like that is like some kind of enormous crime against like socializing and other people. Like my entire life they treated me like it's some kind of like moral lack that I don't like note down every intricate detail about every other person that I come across, and I don't. But I'm starting to think that maybe I had it right the whole time and those people are the weird ones. Maybe it's not normal to pay that much attention to random strangers. Maybe you pay attention to people when they do something that you need to pay attention to, and otherwise maybe you just leave them alone and mind your business. You know? I don't know. I don't get it. I'm just like, it's weird. It's weird behavior. It costs nothing to act right. Yeah, my family is currently sputtering like that over me. I gotta tell you, I'm just like, nobody it's like, I had a baby, and then I made up an entire, like, stage play storyline about this baby, and then it turns out, many decades later, the baby's an adult now, and they're not playing out the play that I wrote for them 25, 30, 40 years ago, and I've decided that I'm gonna be mad about that. And then people act like that's, like, reasonable, and it's not. Like, that should be treated like it is silliness and not worth entertaining. Because it's not. Like, it's not. It's not worth entertaining even slightly. If you got feelings, go see a therapist and work it out. But, like, standing around, and especially not to your child, being like, you know, oh, I'm so upset that a bunch of stuff that I made up about you before you could even talk didn't come true. Are you serious? I'm upset I didn't win the lottery. You don't see people giving me, like, a bunch of, like, congressional hearings over it. Like, sometimes we expect shit and it doesn't fucking happen. Like, be a normal person. Your kid is not your therapist. Like, get a real therapist. Like, do you want to know your actual kid? Do you want to know your actual kid? The one that's actually standing in front of you? Or you just want to marinate in your hatefulness and, like, lose out on knowing a real person for some fantasy you made up years ago? And so many people are like, I choose my weird fantasy. And I'm just like, you're a loser and that's weird. I don't know what else to say. You know? I mean, I don't yeah, it's just weird. I just think those people are weird. I don't think their shit should be entertained at all. At all. Oh, I'm so sad. You're sad? What the fuck? What do you got to be sad about? Your kid's happier. Be happy. Oh, yeah, Will, that's a whole other ball of wax. I don't even got time to get into. I'm gone 15 minutes over at this point. Just being like, everybody knows it now. And the more transphobes talk, the more people are like, wait a minute, that's weird. You know what I mean? And it's just like, stop taking parents' sides on everything. Stop it. I just need the culture to understand that people's parents are not always to be trusted, and that they are not always truthful, and that they have a perspective, and that perspective can be wrong or wildly, like, shaped by stuff that's weird and bad, and, like, it's just this, like, only the, like, older people matter, right? Only the older people matter. Only what they want. Only what they want. Like, I wanted my kid to do this, and everyone's like, meh, so sad for you. And I'm like, well, I wanted the earth not to be, like, burning up. I wanted everyone to have enough. I wanted there to be jobs and money. I wanted people to have houses. I didn't get that, and none of y'all seem to give a shit. I don't want people to be breaking their asses. I don't want people to be hungry. I don't want people to be sick. But you're mad that your kid's different than what you thought you were that they were, and now suddenly everyone has to stop what they're doing and listen to your whiny ass bullshit? Who gives a shit? Who does? Not me. I'll tell you that. Like, just like get out of your fantasy land. You should be happy that your kid told you. It was shared with you. That is a gift. It is a gift when someone tells you something about themselves. They want you to know them better. And to suddenly start whining and crying and meh, 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 and then later be like, I don't know why my kid won't talk to me. Are you kidding? The kid came to you, gave you an important piece of information so that you could know that kid better, and then you responded with a childish temper tantrum that let the kid know that you're not trustworthy and that you shouldn't know them at all. And now you're surprised? Get a clue. Purchase a clue with all the money you have, older people. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. It should never be entertained. Why is what, like, I liked it when boys were boys and girls were girls. And I'm like, yeah, well, I liked it when the Earth wasn't burning to death and no one is doing anything about that. So, like, who cares about your thing? I don't fucking care. Like, why is the most regressive, oldest people in charge of deciding what people care about on a national basis? Because I fucking don't. Why do they get everything? Everything. Like, these bitches sneeze wrong, and the world has to end. People are dying, Janet. Get over yourself. Yeah! I don't remember if I saved. I don't know how to get out of this. I'm just so, like, annoyed. I'm so annoyed. I'm so, like, you have no right to talk to people like that. None. I don't care if they're your child. You still don't have a right to talk to them like that. Because courtesy is owed to everyone. Including your children that you literally birthed. Yes, them too. Jesus. I just see this happening to people, and I'm just like, I just want to get a van and a bunch of eggs. And I just want to go around to the various countries, and I want to start egging people's houses and yelling at them to get over themselves. Just eggs for you! Just eggs! Eggs, cream pies in the face, just glitter thrown all over you. Get over yourself. Just get over it. Just do what, that's what I've been told my whole life, is just get over it. Get over it. Just get over it. I want the thing that, I would love it if we had better elder care. I want elderly people to be safe. I want them to have good care. I don't want them to be abused. I want them to be safe in, like, happy environments and taken care of to the, like, I want the people that take care of them to be, like, well compensated and to be safe. And it's just like, no, you don't care about, even your old people don't care about none of that, because you're just stomping around screaming about trans people. Like, there is an enormous, like, elder care problem, and you don't care about that. Why? That affects you. What the fuck? What the fuck? Like, do you think that if they were talking nationally about, like, you know, reducing the schedule of like Adderall so that it was like easier to get, that I would like be standing around bitching about like some other damn thing. No, that affects me. I would be on that shit. Are you kidding? Jesus. We need so many things. We need so many things. So many things need doing. People are falling through the cracks that get bigger every year. And these dingus assholes are just bitching about trans people. Like that's gonna solve their problems when it's just like, that don't got nothing to do with anything. Because trans people existing is not a problem. The earth is burning. Can we do something about it? No. Fluffy puppies. Tiny kittens. Fluffy bum-buns in the backyard. Squirrels eating apples that fell from the tree. Pretty flowers. Pretty flowers. Just gonna keep planting pretty flowers and cursing these people. I'm like, I will hex you. Don't even start with me. I will hex you. I will do it. But I'm gonna think about pretty flowers, unicorns with gift baskets, delightful, tasty treats, beverages for anyone who wants one, and weed for anybody who wishes to partake. Ah, delight. Okay. I'm just like, I gotta get out of this because I'll just like keep calling down transphobes forever because I'm just like, don't piss me off! You think you're the only people who have a right to be pissed off? Fuck you! Sit down, shut up, no one cares what you have to say. You're a weirdo. You should keep your weirdo thoughts inside your head where no one else has to see how weird you are. Saving again, I don't remember. Anyway! I'll come to your house and tell you about you to yourself. I won't. I'm not going anywhere. I don't like long drives. I'll rate out. Give me your anybody. If I'm like if people's transphobic parents have email addresses, I will write them a strongly worded email. Very strongly worded. Probably isn't a good idea actually, because it's gonna be real strong. But they deserve it, and trans people deserve love and happiness. Because yeah, they do. Because they're people, and they're just hanging out, being chill, doing their stuff, like we all should. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna go. I'm incredibly over. Thank y'all. I appreciate you. Hopefully everyone had a nice time. Sorry about the haw rating. I just can't get over it. I mean, I'm sure mine are transphobic, but I stopped talking to them before it came up. So, they're probably, like, they're just off stewing in their own hateful juices, and they can just keep doing that, 'cause I don't have to pay attention to them no more. But, that's it. I'm gonna go. I'm not doing the outro. I've gone too far over. Thank y'all. Y'all are the best. The best audience. Put in your channel points right now if you haven't done it already. I love you all. Love the friendos. Thanks for the stream. I'm gonna try to put that VOD up tomorrow, Will. And I'll see you on Wednesday if you can make it. And if you can't, I'll see you when you can. My name is Allie. I'm from Ok2BeFat because it is okay to be fat. This has been Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. I'll see you then. Goodbye.